Hey everybody, you're watching We the Fandom, where we discuss comic books, pop culture, and the fandom experience. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to see more content. How's it going everybody? Jacob here at We the Fandom, and in today's video, I'll be doing my breakdown and review of the finale of Marvel's What If, a new Marvel Disney Plus show taking us through the multiverse and giving us alternate versions of the MCU films, with this episode being titled, What If the Watcher Broke His Oath? As will be the case with all these episodes, each alternate reality will be narrated by the Watcher voiced by Jeffrey Wright. So, quick recap, we've seen a number of alternate universes throughout this show where things happen differently for usually a single character, and sometimes for their entire universe. In the last episode, Age of Ultron happened, but Ultron won, he got the Infinity Stones, defeated the Watcher, and proceeded to travel the multiverse, wiping out alternate realities of all sentient life. At the end of that episode, the Watcher asked the evil Doctor Strange for help, and so they went around to gather the Guardians of the Multiverse. The Watcher takes Captain Carter from the events of the beginning of the Captain America and the Winter Soldier movie, T'Challa Star-Lord while he was saving Peter Quill from Ego, Gamora from a reality where she defeated Thanos and met Tony Stark on Sakaar, which was an episode that we didn't get this season, and I heard rumors that they pushed it to season 2 for some reason. It also gets Eric Killmonger, who is simultaneously being attacked by the US military as well as Pepper Potts and Shuri, and last but not least, Party Thor, who is currently fighting a group of Iron Legion drones. They all get taken to this kind of way place of sorts that looks like a 1940s bar from Captain Carter's past, and the Watcher explains that they are his last hope to save the multiverse from Ultron with the Infinity Stones. While a couple of them are definitely skeptical at first, they eventually all agree and come up with a plan to stop him using a machine called the Infinity Crusher, which is supposed to destroy the Infinity Stones. Now, as far as I know, there isn't an Infinity Crusher in Marvel Comics, and really there shouldn't exist a man-made machine that can destroy the stones. But as part of their plan, they get dropped on an isolated planet where they're prepared to meet Ultron. Doctor Strange kind of makes a toast and gives his version of Captain America's Avengers Endgame speech, except his version is absolutely terrible. And the toast ends with Thor shooting a bolt of lightning, which alerts Ultron. Now, Doctor Strange sets up the team with protection spells, but Thor breaks away from the plan immediately and shoots a bolt of lightning at Ultron while shouting "Viva Las Vegas," which is pretty hilarious, but of course it doesn't actually do anything to him. And honestly, the rest of this episode is mainly a battle between Ultron and Doctor Strange. The other characters are mostly just there as a distraction, though Star-Lord does manage to swipe the Soul Stone off Ultron and the team escapes to another reality, while Doctor Strange drops a mountain of zombies on Ultron from the Marvel Zombies universe, which don't hold him for very long. But along with them came the zombie Scarlet Witch, who is pretty damn powerful, although in the end, Ultron deals with her the same way that he dealt with Captain Marvel, by destroying the entire planet. Now, I want to take a minute to point out that they never gave us any resolution when it came to the zombie universe, unless Thanos at the end was meant to be the resolution. It's just weird to me that they would put so much emphasis on Peter Parker in that episode and then not have him on this team when we have Gamora from an episode that we didn't even see and 2 Black Panthers. But the Guardians of the Multiverse escape to the original universe that Ultron had come from, and they meet Black Widow from the last episode. And then Ultron shows up and the battle for the Soul Stone recommences, but when they're able to overcome Ultron and use the Infinity Crusher, it doesn't actually work. Ultron pops back up again and he's like, yeah, no. Every universe's Infinity Stones are unique, therefore the Infinity Crusher didn't work because it came from Gamora's universe and not Ultron's. But Marvel still doesn't go as far as saying that the Infinity Stones don't work in other universes, which seems like lazy writing. Like, yeah, the Infinity Stones are overpowered in every universe, but the weapons to destroy them don't work in every universe. It just seems like a little bit of a cop-out. Luckily, Black Widow still has the arrow that contains Arnim Zola's virus inside, and when she shoots it at Ultron, it does work, which was what the entire last episode was hinging on, and yet I think it really shouldn't work. Arnim Zola is an analog computer code. The Ultron sentience, on the other hand, was able to take out Jarvis, which was created by Tony Stark, and it's powered by the Mind Stone. Now, I'm not a computer guy, but how does any of that work exactly? So Ultron is just purged from his own body, I guess, and that's the end of that. Except that it isn't, because Killmonger, who's been suspiciously carrying around an Ultron head this entire time, uses it to commandeer the Infinity Stones from Ultron's body. Not really sure why the Watcher added him to the team in the first place. He's obviously a bad guy, but Arnim Zola is still active in Ultron's body and tries to take back the Infinity Stones, but it's a deadlock, which Doctor Strange realizes was the point of all of this. The point of all of this was just to remove the Infinity Stones from Ultron's body, and he realizes his true purpose was to create one of his prisons to contain Zola and Killmonger as they fight over the stones. He successfully does so, and vows to the Watcher to watch over these two, seemingly forever. Afterwards, everyone gets sent back to their own universes, going through a portal where the Watcher says they will forget everything that happened. And I could be way off here, but this portal seems like it could be the Siege Perilous, an object in Marvel Comics that has the power to grant whoever walks through it a chance at a new life, and causes them to forget their previous identities. Now, the Watcher didn't mention all the extra stuff that it does, so it could easily just be a portal. But Peggy stays behind for a second because she wants to go to a different time period, saying, "Haven't I earned my happy ending?" Which is basically the question that Steve Rogers answered when he took it upon himself to go back in time and live a life with Peggy Carter, but in this case, Peggy goes back to her universe. Of course, Black Widow is also still there, and when she argues with the Watcher about being sent back to her universe where no one is alive, he takes her to the world where Hank Pym killed Black Widow and the other potential Avengers, and from there she joins a current fight between S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Asgardians and is welcomed by Nick Fury. And then the episode ends with the Watcher promising to protect all these worlds until the very end. But there's also a post-credit scene. In Peggy's universe, she's back where she left off on the Lemurian Star when Black Widow calls her attention to a container holding the Hydra Stomper armor from the first What If episode and adds that there is someone inside, and then it cuts to black. So it seems like Peggy will likely get her happy ending with Steve, though I'm not sure how he would still be alive unless he was under like the Winter Soldier program or something. Maybe we'll find out in season 2. Now, while I wouldn't say that the finale was bad, it also wasn't great. Bringing Zola back to defeat Ultron was kind of a letdown, as I thought some other cosmic entity would be brought into the mix that would lead into season 2. Instead, season 2 will likely revolve around Doctor Strange and Killmonger. Now, I'll be taking a couple weeks off from making content. I know I haven't made as many videos lately, but I've been pretty busy. I'll be even more busy next week, and then the next week I'll be on vacation, so expect either no videos or maybe one a week if I have some backlog. But let me know what you guys thought about the finale of What If in the comment section below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. I'll see you all next time. Bye.